Yeah, I mean, it's a small company though.
Oh, really? My dad's big advertising agency is the total opposite of your itty-bitty company. Welcome home, honey.
What? My name is Keiichi Sato. I took over my father's small cleaning company, Days Cleaning, and now I'm in charge. This woman in a beautiful wedding dress, Noa Hirai, is the daughter of the president of Tokimeki Advertising, a big advertising agency.
You haven't heard the details either? About our wedding?
I've hardly been told anything about it.
I see. I can't believe parents are still marrying off their children like this. I mean, I'll be fine, as long as I can live my life on my own terms like how it's always been.
All my father told me was that this marriage was for the sake of the company.
Hey, Keiichi, if you're the groom, could you at least take care of my dress?
Sure.
By the way, I heard you're a business owner?
Yeah, I mean, it's a small company though.
Oh, really? My dad's big advertising agency is the total opposite of your itty-bitty company.
You're not wrong, you know. But, I mean, it is true that I agreed to this marriage. I wasn't completely okay with it, but I was forced to accept the fact that we had to get married. I wasn't willing to do it, but honestly, I have nothing but respect for her parents for supporting me financially. I was thinking that I was gonna do my best to improve my company, but... What? First Mr. Suzuki, but now Mr. Tanaka caught a cold too? I see. Alright, I hope you get well soon. No worries. I'll take care of the work, so please take a good rest. I was suffering from a lack of employees because of their sick leave. There's a flu going around in our office right now, and 2 employees are out cold. I have a plan to clean a vacant condo that needs someone's help, and a large exterior cleaning project. Our schedule was based on our client's availability, so it wasn't that easy to change the schedule. It's my company, and I have to do my best as a leader of the company. And when I started to sleep like a log on my days off because I was too busy working during the week.
Hey, Keiichi, are you home?
Yeah, about the cleaning last week.
Are you talking in your sleep? He's out cold. You're probably pretty busy with your work now, huh? Seeing you like this makes me feel kinda sorry for you. Maybe I was wrong. No one should look down on someone who tries so hard.
One day, 2 employees recovered from their colds, and the company somehow began to return to normal operations. When I came home from work, Noah's attitude had changed.
Welcome home, honey!
What? What's going on? She seems to be in a good mood, and the room is kind of clean and tidy. Plus, there's a nice homemade dinner on the table. It looks really yummy! And the room is so tidy. Noah, what's going on?
It's nothing. I've always been like this.
Really? Maybe it's because I've been so busy lately? I definitely think she's being nicer to me than she used to be, and I think her tone of voice is different too. I was wondering why, but when I saw her smile, I got the butterflies. A few days later, on Sunday, a woman suddenly approached me while I was shopping for work.
Keiichi!
Oh? Hey there, Yuzu. Funny running into you here. This is Yuzu Nishino. She works for my company.
Are you shopping?
Yeah, I'm buying stuff for work.
You're working even on your day off? You're truly something special, Keiichi. I think that is wonderful of you.
It's not a big deal.
I don't think it's that easy. If you don't mind, would you like to accompany me on my shopping after this?
What? I mean, I'm fine with that.
Really? Thank you!
Hey, Yuzu. You're a bit too close to me.
What are you talking about? Hey, you guys! Why the heck are you so close to my man?
Noah?
You're Yuzu Nishino, and you work for his company, right? I know who you are because I've heard about you from him before. Pleased to make your acquaintance. You know we're married, right? What do you think you're doing with him? I know you married him because you want the property his father owns. You thought that if you married him and his property, that in a prime location would be all yours. His property is in a prime location?
She didn't seem to know about that and couldn't hide her surprise.
What's going on here, Keiichi?
Sorry, I didn't think I needed to tell you, but my dad actually owns a nice land that has been passed down from generation to generation.
Oh, I wasn't aware.
If we had sold the land, we could have saved the company from bankruptcy, but my dad couldn't do that.
I didn't know there was such a reason. It's an obvious lie. Of course you knew about this. You were trying to work with your business tycoon dad to use his land for business, right? No way! I had no idea! Keiichi, I really didn't know the circumstances of the situation.
Noah, maybe that's why you've been in such a good mood recently?
No, it's not that! It's a bit of a different reason, you see.
A different reason? What do you mean?
I underestimated you at first.
I know that painfully well, to be honest.
But I don't think that way anymore. When your employees were absent because they were sick, you were having a hard time for a while. Even so, you worked hard and never complained to me, right?
Yeah.
And seeing that by your side all these years, I really felt like I wanted to support you. I realized I was wrong. I realized that there is no such thing as superiority in work. No one can look down on someone who tries so hard.
Noah.
Don't believe her! She's just putting on a show.
No, Yuzu,
Well, if it isn't Noah and Keiichi, what are you guys doing around here?
Dad?
You're here at the perfect time. Actually, there's something I'd like to ask you. I happened to run into Noah's father and asked him about what Yuzu was talking about. He seemed to catch my drift and answered my question.
I was going to cancel your marriage if you two didn't get along after living together. Your father thinks the same thing.
I didn't know that.
Plus, I didn't give her the nuts and bolts of the situation. You know, that your father owns a nice property. It's true, Keiichi. Just trust my daughter, will ya?
So my dad gave up that land when we got married?
No, I wasn't really after that land.
Then...
Dad? What do you mean?
Noah, I wanted you to improve yourself.
What?
I wanted you to develop, both personally and mentally.
But what does that have to do with our marriage?
I think what makes you develop is not the marriage itself, but rather Keiichi.
Keiichi?
His father was grateful that as the successor to Day's cleaning, Keiichi was taking on the burden of the difficult business situation all on his own. I felt that someone with that kind of attitude would knock some sense into my selfish little girl.
With all due respect, I think that's a bit of an overstatement.
You don't have to be modest. Actually, you're still running your company very well, right? Take care of Noah for me, will ya?
I see. I couldn't understand why he allowed this marriage, but it ends up that he was just looking out for her.
I didn't know that. Thanks, Dad.
Don't sweat it. I'll be heading out now.
Noah, I knew you didn't know anything.
Keiichi, I'm sorry. I should have realized my mistake from the beginning.
It's fine. He totally convinced me, and I really started to believe Noah.
Keiichi, you don't have to believe what she says. She must be trying to set you up. In the first place, she looked down on you at the wedding, right? That's...
She's changed. She's realized her mistake. Right, Noah?
Yeah, I was wrong before. I feel it more often now that I live with you. It was the worst thing I could have done. To just compare the size of a company without knowing how hard it is to run a business. I'm sorry, Keiichi.
Haha, it's okay, Noah. Admitting and realizing your own mistakes is tough. I think you're doing just fine. Maybe it's because I've been working so hard lately, but her kindness warmed my heart.
So you know, I don't want you to make the same mistake. The same mistake? What are you talking about? Why are you playing dumb? You knew he was married, and yet you just wrapped yourself in his arm. I think you're the one who's up to something. Am I wrong? Ugh. It was a coincidence. Just a coincidence. My hand touched his arm by accident. I didn't mean to do that.
Yuzu.
I've never heard such a pathetic excuse. I actually changed my mindset when I realized I was wrong. It allowed me to confront him properly. You should swallow your pride and admit your mistake. I'm the one that needs to swallow my pride?
By the way, I heard from another employee that you said you met a nice guy on a blind date last week, but he wasn't a business owner, so you were complaining about him. I think you should change your own mind first.
Ugh, I didn't say that. Enough with your excuses. As long as you keep that attitude of yours, good people like Keiichi aren't going to want to be around you. What the hell? Are the two of you having a contest to see who can insult me more? I don't even care about Keiichi anymore. Okay, Chi, do you want to grab some drinks this evening?
What? Nah, I just want to go home straight after work.
That's so boring. You need to cut loose once in a while. Yuzu! Could you leave my hubby alone already? Noah! Why are you here? I just came to pick Keiichi up because I finished work earlier. It seems like you still don't understand what I told you the other day. I'll let the other employees know what kind of woman you truly are. Ugh, I get it.
After Noah scolded her, Yuzu stopped trying to work her magic on me. It seems like she recently started dating a guy she met on a blind date, but her boyfriend dumped her. Because she was insecure and a control freak. If she keeps on acting the way she does, there's no way anyone would ever date her. Meanwhile, Noah and I... Tonight's dinner was great, Noah. Thanks.
When I see you doing your best, it makes me feel like I should do the same by supporting you.
Noah, I'm gonna keep supporting her from here on out. Thank you for watching till the end.
Please subscribe to our channel.